Thank you. Mr. Nicholson, please.
Thank you very much indeed, Chair, and welcome to the Luxembourg Presidency. You take responsibility at a very difficult time in the agricultural industry throughout Europe. I've been a member of this committee now. I'm in my 26th year as a member of this committee, and I have never remembered in all my time so many different sectors of agriculture facing economic difficulty. That's a fact. And I have to say, here yesterday evening, we were arguing about GMOs, and we're always blaming the Commission for everything. But, you are the Agriculture Council. You are the ministers. You sit in charge of the ministers of all of the agriculture representing every country. And I have to say, and I don't mean this personally, you seem to be one of the most weak and ineffective bodies of people that we have, for you don't seem to be able to make decisions, and you have a lot of ministers who sit on their hands and abstain rather than make decisions, harsh decisions, sometimes that have to be made in the defence of the industry. So with that in mind, I have some things and I want to concentrate, and Mr De Castro referred to the fact, and that is the situation facing the dairy farmers. As we sit here, are you aware that yesterday the global dairy trade price auction crashed 10.6%? Are you aware of that? Are you aware that is the 9th consecutive falling auction price? If this was happening anywhere else, people would be jumping up and down, and the Commission had the audacity, and the Commissioner had the audacity to tell us last week that, well, we won't be able to intervene because we won't be able to do any good. Once again, we are seeing Europe doing too little, far, far too late. You did it in 08 and 09. You entered too late. You're doing that again. Now, I see some ministers are now coming out and they're asking for support in their own local papers. But are they coming in to the Council and asking you to take action? It is only action at the central level that will actually solve this crisis, because dairy farmers cannot continue much longer. They cannot continue to absorb and take this pain. It is running on far too long, and I appeal to you to take this on board. Challenge your ministers and challenge the Commission and support my report that was voted through by a high majority in the European Parliament last week in the interest of all the dairy farmers of every country throughout Europe.